Hi guys, it's Jessica here. I've got a lot of dolly things to talk with you today. Um, First off is this handsome fella. Uh, this is my Rumpel doll Abaddon head, and he is on a tan long sole body, the 75 centimeter long sole body, which was a very happy event that this ended up working out, that this head would fit this body. And I really like how it works. The skin tone didn't match though. So I'm carefully gonna take this off. So there is his original skin color. And I have Angsty Penguin. Her Etsy is Red Iris Atelier. Did I say that right? She's Angsty Penguin on Instagram. She did a just amazing job. She's done both of my boys. This is my Rumpel doll Morfeo, and this is the Rumpel doll Abaddon. So this is Stephan, and then this is Victor. And she brought him to life. I didn't give her the most explicit. Basically, I just wanted her style, like do her style. And I wanted the painted on hair effect. I want to start doing this with more of my male dolls, especially. Different things you can do with it. You can put actual wigs or parts of wigs on, or just leave them bald like this. I love it so much. I'm gonna try to bring him closer. He's a very, very big doll, and it's very hard to bring him closer to the camera without bumping the tripod. But I wanted to show you the amazing job she did. And yeah, I tried to set up some lights so that you could see the beautiful face texturing that she does on her Faceups. She hand delivered Abaddon. She hand delivered him to me yesterday. She came to visit. She was in the area with her husband, and drove, I should say, in the area. It still took from where her and her husband were staying, it's about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes drive from there to here. And so I am so grateful that she took the time and energy to travel that far just to come see me. I am extremely grateful. And she contacted me a week or so ago that she was going to be in the area, and if we wanted to meet up. And definitely, of course. At the time I was kind of like, well, we'll meet at a coffee place or something like that. And the reason I didn't say, yeah, come over to my house, because I didn't know if I would be able to, when I got off of work and things, if I would be able to actually clean up the house and be prepared for a guest. And that really bothers me, you know, that if the house and things are not somewhat decluttered or in order to have somebody over. So, but the morning that she would be driving here, I felt pretty good that morning, and so I cleaned up the doll room. I ran around cleaning up and tidying the house. My husband helped me. That was very nice. He was home and able to help me with that. So I was like, okay, you can come over to my house, Mindy. So I didn't want her to think that it was like, oh, I don't want her coming to my house. It was more of my just not feeling like I will be able to get it to an acceptable level, and that I'll have energy when it's needed. I mean, you can tidy a week ahead of time, but yeah, you know, you live in your house. So so Mindy came over, was here for a few hours, and I just kick myself that we didn't make a video. You know, I was helping her out to her car with her dolls that she'd brought, and I was like, we didn't make a video. We should have freaking done that. Could have done like the Halloween tag or something like that. So next time you come over. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't get to travel. A lot of the meets are a few hours away that we've had the last year, and I just haven't had it in me to be able to travel, even though I would really, really like to. So, but Mindy is fantastic, wonderful. She was fun to talk with. She's just a really fun, easy person to talk with. And I know other people have been saying this when you meet somebody from YouTube. It's so, like, you feel like you already know them. It's the first time you've met them in person, but you already feel like you know them, and there's that comfort level. It was like that with Christina. Her YouTube is Scarl, and you know, seeing her videos, and it's amazing to me. Like, you just feel like you already know them, and because you do. And they're just exactly the same. How they were on the YouTube videos, and your impression of them, same thing in real life, and that's just really cool. I love YouTube for that. It's so awesome, and I hope I get to meet more of you. I'm still so jealous of everybody that got to go to the Florida BJD retreat. That would have been so awesome. But okay, I'm 7 minutes in. But thank you, Mindy, for coming to see me and working on my guys. I gave her the option of taking home, I had like 4 different sculpts that needed face-ups. So I let her choose which one she felt most inspired to work on, for a commission, of course. And she took she took Little Gahern, my Agati Alfar. She took him. So I'm really excited to, yeah, I think he is, like, her style is just going to be amazing on him. So and she prefers working on, my impression is that she prefers working on more realistic type sculpts and darker skin tones. So he's supposed to be tan. He's not super duper tan. Grab him. My headless guy. But he's darker than the long soul tan, and so it's a really lovely, beautiful resin color. But yeah, I'm super excited about him getting a face up. This week I'm also sending off my ingenues. I'm going to send her off for a face up, and I bet you can guess who it's going to be. I think I probably mentioned it. I'm going to send her off to Fitzwig. So he has been painting my girls all year. I keep sending him my girls to paint, and they're all amazing. And I know I can trust him, because that was my thing with especially with my Twigling dolls. Like, I can never ever send these dolls out, because they're just, I couldn't let them go. And so it's been a process. I've had them for quite a long while, and getting to that stage, you know, I feel really lucky and fortunate to have some face-up artists that are friends and that I can trust, and that's just really, really nice, because I'm really particular with my dolls. I mean, they're just very precious to me. And of course there's the monetary value, but you know, they're my characters, they're they're my babies. So yeah, gonna have some dolls sent out, and I am super excited. For the next couple of months, the beauties, they're gonna be coming back. So very awesome. Put him back here. But yeah, he is on my list of dolls that I want to suede. I think I want to find a darker colored and thinner suede. I might use a faux suede for him, like I did for my Min Engineer. She's actually sueded with a dark blue faux suede, and it worked really good for her. And then he's also on the list to be sueded. He just needs to be restrung in general and to be sueded. Really, he's, you know, Dolce body, Dolce engineering. I do think the joints are great, but sueding just takes him to the next level. And that was the other thing. The night before that Mindy was coming, I really wanted to finish this guy's sueding because he was in pieces all over. So I was able to complete that. And I'm super happy. Like, already his engineering is fantastic and all of that, but it's amazing that he's 75 centimeters because he's just so well designed and poses so well. Okay, let me grab something. Forgot. I wanted to talk about their clothes and things. So this is a new sweater that I got in for Stephan. The minute I saw it, I knew I wanted it for him. I wanted it to go with these pants that I'd made for him, the shoes he's wearing, these R-Rabbit shoes. Soon as I saw it, I was like, Stephan needs that. He needs that in the worst way. It is a beautifully knitted sweater, and it's made by it's a YouTuber, and he's on Instagram. His name is, I think it's Rose Boop, and it might have some numbers. I'll try to remember to put he has an Etsy and an Instagram, so I'll look up those things and try to put it in the description so that you guys can go look at his Etsy and his Instagram and YouTube. And I've been watching his sewing progress, and he is just getting better and better. He didn't knit this, his mother did. I do think that there is another sweater, I don't know if he's officially put it up for sale, that his mother had knitted. And I just love the texture, like this, I guess you would call it maybe a pattern. I'm not familiar with knitting at all. I mean, I can muddle my way through basic crochet, but knitting is totally foreign territory for me. I really don't have a good concept of how it works, but I love this pattern. So happy with it. And this is a t-shirt that I think that I've shown before. Benjamin, my Feeple 60 Karsh, has been wearing it, but I stole it for him because I wanted to show off his like muscles and stuff. And the other shirt that I had was a shirt that was one of the first shirts that I ever made, and that's what he has been wearing. I got him sueded. My other goal was, while his head was out being worked on, was that would give me time to work on a new wardrobe for him. So it didn't happen. He's still wearing these same, this is actually my very first pair of men's pants that I ever made. And see, the belt's really cinched up because it's actually a little big for him. I made it for my Vinito, who has a bigger, I think a bigger waist and butt than the long sleeve, even though he's a little shorter. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to show off his awesome muscles. Let's talk about, I have so many things. Maybe I'll just go ahead and split this up. I'll make this about these guys and Mindy's visit, and I'll split it up. We'll see. I know people are wanting shorter videos, I hear. Let me know what your opinion on that is. I know there's a lot, I know it's very split. There's people who are just love the long videos. That's me. I love long videos because I watch them while I'm sewing and crafting, and it's very nice. I feel like I have company. But I know that there's a lot of people who like the short videos too, so give me your opinions on that, and maybe we can make some more short videos because I've heard a few people saying they feel kind of left out because they can't keep up, and that kind of makes me feel sad. So I'll try. But you know, if it takes you forever to get through my videos, or you just can't watch them, I mean, I understand. I know that I blab a lot, but I did want to talk about, because I don't think I have, so Stephan kind of, I don't know, this is really apt. He weaseled his way into Caribou Woman's like little side story, and then when his brother arrived, it kind of solidified some of the things that I was thinking about for them character-wise, because I didn't really have, for a long time, I didn't have a firm type of character or idea for Morfeo, Stephan. So what my backstory for them is, they are from a Romanian immigrant family that moved into the same area that Meredith, that's her real name, Caribou Woman, her tribe, her ancestral tribal area, the reservation that they have is greatly shrinked, and not everybody lives on the reservation, but that area, so a lot of Romanian immigrants moved into that area, and this is, I don't think I've thought up a last name for their family yet. I might have. I'll have to check my notes to see if I wrote that down anywhere, because I can't remember it. But anyways, they're said Romanian immigrants or some sort of Slavic descent. I don't maybe want to nail it down quite as firm to say that they're Romanian. Maybe I'll make it more vague that they're Slavic. Again, I don't want to do anything to offend anybody's culture. I like researching, and as I research and learn more, then that kind of develops their backstories more. But I love researching. It's so, you know, get a character idea, and then you research and you learn more about whatever it is, like a culture or things like that, and it just inspires you more. So that's I'm really excited to have this for these guys. They I think that they are probably like second or third generation to be living in America, basically, and their family has had a pretty good relationship through the years with Meredith's people. And of course, they have something special about them. They are were people. Not all of them are. Not all of them are were people. So it tends to run in the family, but it can skip, and then sometimes you can have a child that is born where the community accepts these children and people. They protect them from the outside world and knowledge of them, that sort of thing. But it's within their culture. They're cherished individuals, and they're just as important part of the community as anybody else. But Stephan, I think that he tends to gravitate towards animals like weasels and ferrets. Maybe badgers or wolverines. That could be possible. I think he prefers the really small little forms. But I think that his kind of, maybe he's got this kind of mischievous personality, and the ferret or weasel really seems to suit him very well. With his teeth too, like this is his little. They're not rodents, they're mustelids, but they kind of have that. You know, they're closely related, I should say. So, And then for Victor, I'm definitely sensing a wolf. And I never thought that I would have a werewolf character. It didn't come about as like thinking about a traditional like werewolf. It's where people who have affinities for certain transforming into certain animals, and I just really feel like he is probably a wolf. Yeah, so the kind of questions and like, are they a European wolf? Are since they're second or third generation American, did they take on the form of North American wolf? So I think that's really, these are just ideas and concepts that I'm enjoying kind of thinking about and working through. I just have stories and worlds in my head that I just think about forever. And I try to write some of it down, but yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so he's definitely giving me wolf vibes. He's the older brother, and Stephan is younger. He's friends with Ed, the deer, and he's a deer person. He is a skinwalker and can transform into animals or partial animals, and it's very different from the were people. They're both transformation type magic, but it expresses itself in different ways, I should say. So, but like I said, I never ever thought that I was going to have a werewolf character. It wasn't something that I sought out, but it's kind of happened, and I just love it. I love how those things happen in the dolly hobby. What else should I say? Oh, I won't show it, but I sent a resin sample with the Abaddon head when I sent it to Mindy, and so that she could blush him to match the tan skin. And if you have long sole, if you have these bodies, you know that they come with these handy little resin samples. There's 5 of them, different sizes and shapes, levels of attention. So I sent the biggest one with him as the resin sample for the color. And it's funny, I unpacked, like, I felt bad, like I was just like, oh, hi Mindy, and I'm like wanting to look at my guy, opening the box to look at him. But I took the resin sample and I set it down here on the desk, not paying any attention to where I set it, but Mindy noticed it later, was like, it's right, I have like the children and the pets, they're all sitting right here on my desk next to me while I work, and it was just like right in the middle of them, and it kind of looked like they were all like, who put that there? What is that? It's okay, guys, it's just a it's just a fake hot dog. Anyways, childish humor, I don't know, you gotta laugh. So like I said, I won't show it, but the other thing is that Mindy blushed it. And it was sitting on the table, and I kind of saw it, and you know, from a certain angle, and I'm, gosh, is that painted? She did, she blushed it. That's freaking awesome. Like, I literally will probably never use it. It's just huge and weird. It'll go back into the box of doll peens. Let's see, is there anything else I wanted to talk about concerning these guys? I think I might wrap this video up and move on to some other dolly stuff that I wanted to share, because I think this one's pretty long. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're having a great Monday, and I'll see you soon. Bye.